Are you moving to Nicholasville, Kentucky? Have you ever wondered what the best neighborhoods are in the area? You're in luck. Today, we're going to be introducing you to one of the top neighborhoods in Nicholasville, Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to feature Equestrian Woods. All right, everybody. So I wanted to kind of show you the geographical area of the neighborhood, also kind of where it is in relation to Nicholasville city's downtown and Lexington itself. So this is nextdoor.com. If you've watched any of my previous top neighborhood episodes, you will know this website. It's very, very popular. It actually contains a lot of information that I think is very useful. And it's kind of crazy because, as you can see, there's a storm cleanup post. People out on the town just kind of saying, hey, it's a really cool way to kind of connect with those around you. And I think it's very important to have something like this. I mean, there are Facebook groups out there, but this is like an official website that talks about all neighborhoods all across the country in every single state. But I think it does a cool job also of showing you kind of the layout of the neighborhood itself. And so kind of zoom out just a little bit. Just to kind of show you, we've talked about actually Crosswoods before in a previous episode, so definitely check that out. If you are in the area of trying to find the best neighborhoods of Nicholasville, Kentucky, they're all kind of similar in the same spot, but as you can see, it's actually it's kind of snug in between a couple of different neighborhoods. Brandon Road's actually a very, very popular road. It'll get you across Nicholasville all the way into Lexington, Kentucky itself. It's kind of like a little back road if you're trying to avoid Harrodsburg Road, which I do enjoy Harrodsburg Road itself. So let's jump over to Google Maps real quick. I think this will help us understand the area a little bit better. Let's get up here. As you can see, there's Brandon Road. I'm looking for the church. Oh, I don't think that's it. Nope, it's not Southland Church. Yeah, it is. So it's right here. Yep, the club's at Equestrian Woods, which is the clubhouse in that area. So it is one of those neighborhoods. It's a very, very nice neighborhood, as I mentioned before. We'll talk about the pricing of the homes and more of those details once we show you on the tour. I always post those on the tour themselves. So if you've ever watched before, you know, once we get into it, you'll see it. So again, a not very, very large area when it comes to neighborhood size, and it's not very secluded either. Like I said, it kind of bumps into other areas, other neighborhoods. Southland Christian Church is a phenomenally large church. Just kind of throwing that information out there for you. I remember actually there was a big park that is right behind it, and it hosted the first ever boys high school all-star game for boys lacrosse in the state of Kentucky. I know because my brother and I got to play in it a long time ago. So it's a very, very cool spot. So again, not very large, not very massive when it comes to size, but I'm going to kind of zoom out just a little bit just so you can kind of see where it is in regards, again, to Nicholasville. So again, we're about right here. You can use that as your marker, the equestrian clubs. Bluegrass Memorial Park is actually another one. So right about here, this is all of Nicholasville. I know it's kind of weird that it's not necessarily in the lines of Nicholasville, but it's in Jessamine County, and it is close to Nicholasville. So Jessamine County is the county of for that is home to Nicholasville, Kentucky. And again, as I zoom out just a little bit more, look what's right there, Lexington. So literally, you're right here in the neighborhood. And the gray area actually represents Fayette County. The green area you can consider Jessamine County. And so just again, location-wise, it's a very, very hot spot because you are just outside of Lexington, but you're only a 10-minute drive, maybe, to downtown. I mean, 15 minutes tops. Unless you're trying to fight morning traffic, then that's a whole completely different story. With Nicholasville, I've talked about it before. You've actually got two main roads that run straight through Jessamine County, Nicholasville. Harrodsburg Road will take you all the way to Wilmore. And then you got Nicholasville Road, literally takes you to Nicholasville to Lexington. So again, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more on this area because this is where it is. It's kind of about right there. Brandon Woods is always a good road to make things a little bit easier. As I told you, Brandon Road literally cuts straight through and get you across town very, very quickly. It's a really nice road, and I do like it. Harrodsburg, like I said, is a fantastic road. Minimal lights. People are doing good speeds on that road. Traffic-wise, it's really not that bad. And so, again, makes it a little bit more of a hot spot for people trying to find homes. And the homes are nice. You know, when you go on the tour, you'll see that. So let's kind of zoom up just a little bit. You got our local Kroger. I've shopped at that Kroger many times. For those of you who don't know, Kroger is like our Publix, Food Lion, Piggly Wiggly. It's that. That's our Midwest shopping center. And you're not terribly far. If you keep going up north, if you take Harrodsburg Road, you start to run into all kinds of different restaurants, dining. There is a Walmart. I want to say it's right on the corner of here. Yep. The neighborhood Walmart. So if you're trying to, this Walmart, I don't know if you've ever heard of a neighborhood Walmart, but it's a little bit smaller. It's not that supermarket style. It's more of a local friendly place. But this is a cool little spot because it does host Malone's, which is one of the best restaurants in the Lexington area, without a doubt. And it's got Wild Eggs, which is a very popular breakfast joint here in the area, as well as the Donut Tap House. Heard fantastic things about them. And so, again, it's a really, really cool hotspot. As you can see here, these are all homes all through here. Talked about Palomar before. That's what that is. So, again, the further out you get from Lexington, you get more for your home. That's usually the biggest ticket when it comes to trying to find a home close to Lexington but outside of Lexington. The taxes are going to be a little bit cheaper for you as well. So you get a little bit more money for your buck, or you get more home for your buck, I should say. Taxes are going to be cheaper, but again, these neighborhoods are incredibly sought after because they're so close to Lexington. They're incredibly close to Lexington, and Harrodsburg Road is a fantastic drive into Lexington. If you are one of those people that I would love to work in Lexington but don't want to necessarily live in Lexington, then you really need to keep your eyes open for an Equestrian Woods home because it's a fantastic place. Great homes, great homes, great homes. That's how I'm just going to keep saying. So that's enough about the geography. Just kind of wanted to show you where everything is, what's around that area, why people like it so much. Let's jump in the car and let's go check out these homes.
right, that does it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you found some value out of it, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Let the world know what's going on here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. For those who are trying to research, if you're trying to research more about the area, not just Lexington, but Nicholasville, Versailles, Frankfort, you got to hit the subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, because we're posting more and more videos about this area every single day. And if you're researching, this is what this channel is devoted for, is to make that research a little bit easier. You get some firsthand knowledge. You get a little bit of a firsthand look about what it means to be here and live here in the Lexington area. So I do appreciate it. If you live here in Nicholasville and you're trying to find yourself into a home in the Equestrian Woods, you got to leave me a comment, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. Let me know that you are shopping so we can do everything we can to make sure that transition is a little bit easier and we can help reach your financial goals, your real estate goals. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This is Ben Murphy. I'm with eXp Realty here in Lexington, Kentucky. You guys have a great day.